So we've been able to animate our input field to be clickable, so be tappable actually, and it comes alive. So we'll take it, go back to our prototype menu, and ensure that once you tap on it, it goes into the field state. So if you can see, tap, change to field, smart animate, and ease out. And we also want to just return it back to its original state after. So on tap, change. So for curve, I just feel I need to speak on this a little bit. A curve is what your animation is meant to look like. So you have ease in, ease out, ease in and out, and the rest of them, but you would mostly be using ease in, ease out, and ease in and out. Ease out is for something that is coming new, or an expansion of the current screen, or the current frame, or the current interface, or the current element you're trying to prototype. Ease in means you are returning to a state where the current state would not be seen again. So you are easing into something. Then ease in and out means the current state is changing to something that removes some elements from the current state you have, and you are going into another state, but it contains some elements from that previous state. So that is why you are going ease in and out. So these are the three things you will mostly be using. So stick to this. So we stick to ease out first. So let's see how this performs. Click our so if I click on this, changes to the typing mode. If I click on it again, changes to the field mode. If I click on it again, it goes back to the default state. So you can also do this for buttons. So I've created a component for my press down button. So if I come here, drag on this connector, and I click on this, so on tap I want it to change to this, but if I just tap on it, it should change to this. But we both know that when something is tapped, it would most likely be to when you tap something on your mobile screen, because that's the mental model for mobile usage. You are tapping with your fingers. So when you tap something, you are most likely expecting the page to change, right? You're expecting it to move to another page, not to actually change the element. So how do you give a feedback that this person has tapped something? So you use instead of using on tap, you use your pressed while pressing interaction. So this gives the illusion that, oh, as your finger comes on it, it comes alive, and whatever happens after you remove your finger, it's going to change the screen or whatever. So let's see how this would look. So let me copy this button, Ctrl C, put it in our frame here, and let's see. So it's another thing, it's not advisable to edit in or move things around in prototype mode, because you might just go and undo a connection that you did, or create a connection that you didn't mean to create. So let's come here. So our button is here. So you can see, if you press down, if you tap on it, so yeah, that's that for this. So you can create an animation, a micro interaction for whatever component you have. You can decide how you want it to look. You can decide how you want it to change its state. You can decide how you want it to behave. So next we would be going into turning our low fidelity design, which is this design, into a high fidelity prototype. So let me bring it to our style guide and paste it here. There we can see. So we'll be using these elements to fill out each of these things.